Well, it's official now. The Raiders are going to have to face Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes for the next 10 years. If they're going to have any kind of success against him, they're going to have to put some heat on him. It sure would be nice if the Raiders still had super freak edge rusher Khalil Mack coming off the edge, but you know how that ended. However, Jadeveon Clowney, also a super freak from the same draft class, is available, and the Raiders have offered him a contract. Word on the Raider Nation streets is that head coach Jon Gruden wants him pretty bad, and for good reason. Max Crosby is a good young ascending player, but the Raiders need a super freak that's entering his prime to take Mac's place. When healthy, Clowney is definitely the guy that can do this, so Raider Nation should hope it works out. Of course, Clowney has an injury history, so the price has to be right, but let's take a look at why Gruden is right to want Clowney so bad. Gruden's love for Clowney is nothing new. He was calling the game when Clowney made this big hit while at South Carolina. Of course, after he went number 1 overall, Mike Mayock favorite Khalil Mack went number 5 overall to the Raiders. And in their first 2 years, Mack ascended quickly. And Clowney had to deal with the frustration of a rash of injuries. Then in year 3, Mack became Defensive Player of the Year, making plays to seal Carr's fourth quarter comebacks. And Clowney was starting to figure it out, making his first of 3 straight Pro Bowls. Enter Jon Gruden and the hype train that came with him. But Mack wasn't so much sold on Gruden, so he went chasing the money to Chicago. Clowney wants that big money too, which is why he went from the Houston Texans to the Seattle Seahawks. Alright, let's look at what Mack brought to the Raider defense. He was a grade A run stuffer. You didn't get too far running at him. He can penetrate and make splash plays. If you cut back on him, he'll get rid of his man and get to you. If you try to bounce it outside, he'll do the same thing. And you're not going to fool him, so don't make him the read man on the spread option. He gets rid of his man so quick, he makes plays when you run up the middle on him. And he's got that 4.6 speed, so he'll chase it down from the backside too. And as a pass rusher, he can beat you with speed and bend. And if you overset for his speed, he'll hit you with an inside move. He'll also make you pay for oversetting with the one-arm stab. Chiefs left tackle Eric Fisher is susceptible to those. And you know what happens when you're thinking speed and he comes with power, right? You get bucked to the turf. On this attempted triple team, he's going to pick one and overpower him. That saved the game in 2016, by the way. Here comes the power again, and Fisher can't deal with it. Mack also works well with his hands, like on this push-pull. The Chiefs didn't have anyone that could deal with a freak like Mack. That's why the Raiders need another one. Going back to Mack, no one could deal with him, including Cowboys left tackle Tyron Smith. Mack often gave his teammates opportunities to collect turnovers. He was alert enough to capitalize on opportunities to collect turnovers himself. It's hard to replace a guy like that, but But if anybody can, it's Clowney, who has freak of nature ability himself. Running at him isn't a good idea either, as he is a dominant run defender. He has the quickness to penetrate and make splash plays. He has the length and strength to hold the point of attack. He gets upfield too fast for you to get outside on him. He's way too quick for down blocks. This ain't right. With his quickness and get off, he's gonna wreck anything that goes up the middle. Watch him fight through this double team here. He gets rid of his man so quick he can get to the ball wherever it's going. Yeah, with that 4.5 speed, he'll chase down outside runs as well. As a pass rusher, Clowney brings the power, the kind that would give the Chiefs tackles trouble. Clowney doesn't just bull rush opposing tackles, he bully rushes them. And he does the same thing to those bigger, stronger guards. You can even line Clowney up at defensive tackle, and the opposing guard's gonna get tossed up. And his quickness inside would be unfair. Oh yeah, then there's that speed on the edge. And to go with that speed, he has really good bend for a guy that's 6'5". Oh no, don't put a tight end on him. And like Mack, if you overset for his speed, he will come back inside on you. Then after that, he'll fake you inside and go back out. And once he makes it past his man, there aren't too many quarterbacks out there that can outrun him. That is legit 4.5 40 speed coming at you. And if you double team him, he can shred it. Yeah, this year with the back and tackle ain't gonna work. And there's the alertness and speed to turn a turnover into a touchdown. The Mack trade left a huge playmaking void in the Raider defense. The kind of void that an athletic freak like Clowney could fill, which is why the Raiders have an offer for him. He'd be a nice addition with Max Crosby on the other edge. 2019 number 4 overall Cleveland Fro can kick inside the 3 technique. And free agent addition Malik Collins will be at the 1 technique. And Maurice Hurst can continue to come in on passing downs. And that just might be the D-line that gives Mahomes problems. Thank you for watching. See you next time.